Why the deadliest species in the universe finally gave humans the respect they deserved. The Krell were apex predators in every sense of the word. For 3,000 years, they had dominated the Galactic Council, their razor-sharp claws and bioweapon abilities making them the undisputed rulers of the cosmos. No species dared challenge them. No species could. They were evolution perfected, or so they believed. When humans arrived at the galactic gates with their primitive nuclear technology and fragile biological forms, the Krell barely acknowledged them. It was Ambassador Kekshar who first suggested studying this curious species from the backwater Sol system. Perhaps their weakness could teach the Krell something about vulnerability, a concept the powerful rarely understood. The research lab existed in neutral territory, a station orbiting a dead planet. They brought humans willingly, offering them knowledge and wealth. The Krell wanted to understand how such inferior creatures survived at all. Dr. Sarah Chen was humanity's finest scientist, selected to represent Earth in this exchange program. She was brilliant, composed, and utterly unafraid as she walked through the crystalline corridors of the Krell research facility. Ambassador Kekshar watched her with professional curiosity. "Your species is fascinating," Kekshar said, his tail coiling with interest. "You possess no natural weapons. No armor. Your lifespan is laughably short. Yet you've survived countless extinction events on your primitive world. How?" Sarah smiled. "We adapt. We innovate. We survive because we refuse to accept that something is impossible." For weeks, the study continued. The Krell tested human reflexes, intelligence, pain tolerance, and creativity. Humans consistently underperformed in physical tests but demonstrated remarkable problem-solving abilities. The Krell found this mildly entertaining but ultimately unremarkable. Then the station's reactor began to fail. A catastrophic cascade threatened to destroy the entire facility. The Krell's advanced AI systems calculated 17 possible outcomes, all of them resulted in total destruction. The station would explode in 47 minutes. Kekshar watched with detached interest as his engineers panicked, their superior intellects apparently useless against the mathematical certainty of doom. Sarah rushed to the reactor chamber, studying the readings. "We can divert the core's energy through the secondary systems," she announced. "Impossible," Kekshar stated flatly. "The calculations show." "The calculations assume optimal conditions," Sarah interrupted, already pulling apart control panels with her bare hands. "We don't have optimal conditions. We have 30 minutes and desperation. That changes everything." She worked with frantic precision, rewiring systems in ways that violated every safety protocol. She exposed herself to lethal radiation levels, her body absorbing doses that should have killed her instantly. The Krell watched, fascinated, as this fragile human deliberately poisoned herself to save the station. Miraculously, the reactor stabilized. The explosion never came. Sarah collapsed, her body ravaged by radiation sickness. The Krell medical team worked to save her, and after 3 days in their regeneration chambers, she survived. Barely. "Why?" Kekshar demanded, his tone containing something the Krell rarely experienced, genuine confusion. "Why would you sacrifice your own biological integrity for the station?" Sarah's voice was hoarse from the radiation damage. "Because people depended on it. Because surrender wasn't an option. Because that's what we do, we endure. We sacrifice. We find impossible solutions to impossible problems, even when it costs us everything." The ambassador was silent for a long moment. "You performed calculations that our superior computers could not." "No," Sarah corrected. "We performed with broken tools and broken bodies because giving up wasn't acceptable. We don't fight fair. We don't follow rules. We just survive." News of the incident spread through the Galactic Council. Other species learned that humans had done what the Krell's advanced technology could not. They had beaten impossible odds through sheer determination and willingness to sacrifice. 3 months later, Earth received its first official communication from the Krell Collective. Ambassador Kekshar's message was brief. Humanity has earned a place at the galactic table. We have studied your kind and found them worthy of respect. You possess something no advanced technology can replicate, the indomitable will to survive regardless of cost. In 3,000 years of dominance, we learned power from our claws and intellect from our minds. But you taught us something we had forgotten: strength comes from never accepting defeat. Sarah watched the message replay on Earth's screens, her body still recovering from the radiation. She smiled, knowing that humanity had just earned its place among the stars, not through weapons or wealth, but through the stubborn refusal to surrender. The deadliest species in the universe had finally learned why humans were not to be underestimated. They were the descendants of survivors, the inheritors of a world that had tried to kill them countless times. And they always found a way to persist.